Hey y'all, this is part 7 in our job loss series. And this topic is going to be beware of cashing out retirement funds or using home equity loans to pay your bills, okay? If you lost your job, man, I get it. We are just really sorry that this has happened to you. And we hope that you find a new job real quick, okay? If you're one of the fortunate people that built up a retirement through your former employer, or you have equity in your home, please listen to me, okay? While you're looking for work, don't be tempted to cash out your retirement or borrow against your home equity to pay bills. This can cause serious financial pain and suffering. I don't want you to go through this, okay? So keep listening to me. As you know, I've been a bankruptcy attorney for over 31 years and filed over 15,000 cases. I have seen many instances where folks financially shot themselves in the foot by cashing out their retirement or borrowing against their home to pay bills when they didn't have to. And when I say when they didn't have to, there was other options available, right? Don't let this happen to you, please. It's unnecessary. Okay. All right. First, cashing out a retirement plan is dangerous, okay? If you have a retirement plan through your former employer, you can protect over $1.2 million per person through bankruptcy. Let that sink in. If you have a retirement plan through your former employer, or you did it yourself, you can protect over $1.2 million through bankruptcy. All right, so don't cash out your retirement and then pay it towards bills, because you could file bankruptcy and wipe out all those dischargeable bills. Additionally, here's something else. Anytime you cash out a retirement plan or a 401k plan or some other retirement vehicle, you create what's called a taxable event. We don't like taxable events. A taxable event is where the IRS makes you pay some sort of tax because you did something. And in this situation, the fact that you cash out the IRA, the pension, or the 401k or whatever it is, you're going to get to pay 10% right off the top as a penalty, okay? For early withdrawal, a 10% penalty for early withdrawal. Plus, you're going to pay income tax on the money you take out. Generally, this is going to create a tax obligation of 23 to 43%, depending on your tax bracket, your tax rate, right? Okay, therefore, if you cash out your retirement plan, use that money to pay your bills, not only could you have wiped out all those bills through bankruptcy and kept your retirement, at the end of it, you owe Uncle Sam taxes that you can't file well, you could file bankruptcy on it, but it's not going to go away, right? So just listen to me. Don't let that happen to you. I've seen it happen so many times, and it just breaks my heart. Anyway, next, if you were fortunate and you have a sizable equity in your home, home equity loans are very risky, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you a story about a fellow that I talked with some time back, and this is a true story. I can remember this sweet older man who had been married for over 40 years. He and his wife had paid off their home that they raised their children in, but they got into financial problems. They had credit cards and medical bills. To handle these bills, they thought it would be smart to take out a home equity loan and pay those bills off so that they could have one payment, right? Their payment was around $700, $700 for the mortgage on their house, because you see what they did? They traded the credit card and doctor bills for another mortgage on their house that they had paid off. Well, things went along for about a year, and then his wife died from the illness that created the medical expense. And of course, when she died, her Social Security check went away, and he only had his Social Security check, and he couldn't pay the mortgage. Therefore, he needlessly lost the home that he and his wife had worked so hard to pay for to the mortgage company. They could have filed bankruptcy, washed out all the credit card and the medical bills, and the house would have been protected, free and clear. I was heartbroken, and he was too. We both shed tears during our conversation, but he realized what he'd done, and he accepted that reality, and we filed bankruptcy to get rid of the debt, but he lost his house in the process. Okay, I don't want that to happen to you, okay? And it doesn't have to happen to you. So our general recommendation for people with a retirement or pension plan through a former employer is to allow a financial firm like Edward Jones to roll over the funds into an IRS qualified account to avoid IRS problems and shield those funds from creditors if you need to file for bankruptcy. So don't just get a check from your employer and then go cash it. Before you do anything with your 401k or pension plan through your work, go talk to a financial advisor, have them roll it over and do all the technical things that the IRS requires you to do so that, number one, you won't experience any terrible tax consequence from it. And number two, if you need to file bankruptcy, it'll be protected up to $1.2 million. And I haven't talked to anybody yet that had $1.2 million in it yet, okay? I'm waiting for that. I hope it's you. All right. Additionally, it is rarely ever a good idea to hawk your house, right? For the reasons we discussed about the sweet older fellow that I talked to that lost their house. Now, if you owe a bunch of debt and you're wondering what to do with it, like I said, our firm's been doing bankruptcy for 31 years. We've seen it pretty much all. We'd be happy for you to talk to us about it. And we can guide you through this and tell you whether it is or isn't a good idea. And 99% of the time, it's not going to be a good idea to cash out that retirement plan or hawk your house. There's other options that will take care of this in a much more effective manner and in a way that's going to save you a ton of money. So, I'm Greg Niblock, bankruptcy and personal injury attorney. Thank you for watching the video, and please be very careful with your be very careful with your pension or 401k plan, and be very careful with any equity you have in your home during this financial situation that you're in. And I hope that you're having good luck with your job search, and I hope you find a job real soon. But if you have issues, don't be afraid to holler at us, okay? Thank you so much, and have a blessed day, all right?